Can you tell us about your background and experience in teaching reading?
I have a degree in elementary education with a specialization in literacy. Over the past 5 years, I have worked in various educational settings, including public and private schools. My experience ranges from teaching early readers in kindergarten to supporting struggling readers in upper elementary grades. I have completed specialized training in phonics instruction and have implemented literacy intervention programs aimed at improving reading fluency and comprehension.
How do you assess students' reading levels and progress?
I use a combination of formative and summative assessments to gauge students' reading levels. Formative assessments include running records, anecdotal notes, and informal reading inventories. Summative assessments involve standardized tests and benchmarks like the DIBELS and STAR reading assessments. Regular progress monitoring helps me tailor my instruction to meet each student's needs and adjust strategies as necessary.
What strategies do you use to help struggling readers?
I employ a multisensory approach to support struggling readers, incorporating visual, auditory, and kinesthetic activities. For example, I use phonemic awareness activities, guided reading sessions, and decodable texts to build foundational skills. Additionally, I focus on vocabulary development and reading comprehension strategies such as questioning, summarizing, and predicting. I also collaborate with parents and other educators to provide consistent support.
How do you motivate students to read?
To motivate students, I create a literacy-rich environment with a diverse selection of books that cater to various interests and reading levels. I also incorporate choice in reading activities, allowing students to select books that excite them. Incorporating technology, such as e-readers and educational apps, also helps engage students. Celebrating milestones and progress with incentives and praise further motivates them to develop a love for reading.
Can you describe a successful reading lesson you have taught?
One of my successful lessons involved a thematic unit on mysteries. I introduced the genre by reading aloud a short mystery story and discussing key elements such as suspense, clues, and red herrings. Students then worked in small groups to read different mystery books at their reading level. They used graphic organizers to track clues and suspects, which culminated in writing their own mystery stories. The combination of engaging content and collaborative work made the lesson effective and enjoyable for the students.
How do you incorporate technology into your reading instruction?
I integrate technology by using interactive whiteboards for shared reading and literacy games, which makes learning more engaging. I also use reading apps and websites that provide leveled texts and instant feedback, such as RazKids and Epic. These tools help differentiate instruction and provide additional practice opportunities. Additionally, I teach digital literacy skills, such as using online dictionaries and research tools to enhance students' reading and comprehension abilities.
How do you handle classroom management during reading activities?
I establish clear expectations and routines to create a structured environment conducive to learning. During reading activities, I use strategies such as guided reading groups and literacy centers to manage different student needs effectively. Positive reinforcement and consistent consequences help maintain focus and minimize disruptions. I also incorporate movement breaks and interactive activities to keep students engaged and on task.
How do you involve parents in their children's reading development?
I believe in strong homeschool partnerships, so I regularly communicate with parents about their child's progress through newsletters, emails, and parent-teacher conferences. I provide resources and strategies for parents to support reading at home, such as reading logs, book recommendations, and tips for reading aloud. Hosting family literacy nights and workshops also helps engage parents in their children's literacy journey.
What role does differentiation play in your reading instruction?
Differentiation is crucial in meeting the diverse needs of my students. I use assessment data to group students by ability and provide targeted instruction through guided reading groups. I offer various materials and activities that cater to different learning styles and levels. For example, advanced readers might engage in literature circles or independent projects, while struggling readers receive more intensive support and practice with foundational skills.
How do you stay current with best practices in reading education?
I stay current by participating in professional development opportunities, such as workshops, conferences, and webinars focused on literacy education. I am a member of professional organizations like the International Literacy Association, which provides access to research and resources. Additionally, I collaborate with colleagues and engage in professional learning communities to share ideas and strategies. Reading educational journals and books also helps me stay informed about new trends and evidence-based practices.